Your physical body is the expression of your subconscious mind. If you're on a path to healing any physical imbalance, you need to explore your imbalance beyond the scope of diagnosis and prognosis and step into the mysticism that is healing. Over the years, I cannot tell you how many thousands of people that I have worked with that have told me that their physical imbalance, their disease began during a time or just after intense chronic stress or post-trauma. Stress is known to accelerate the progress of every single disease. So your emotional health and your mental health is extremely important if you are imbalanced in the physical body. And that means any imbalance. If you're overweight, if you have cancer, if you have an autoimmune disease. It is so much more than textbook and clinic and white lab coats. You have to explore the full spectrum of healing, looking at the quality and context of your relationships, being brave enough and willing to heal any and all past traumas. Have the courage to become transparent in all of your dealings with everyone. There can be no deceit in your life. You have to stop doing things like people-pleasing, lying, manipulating to fully heal. That's what it is about. And it is not easy. Oftentimes, there's a strong metaphysical component to the imbalances that we see expressing in the physical body and the emotional and mental health of somebody. I always ask a client of mine through meditation to explore the imbalances in their physical body. And I'm not surprised when somebody who has a digestive disease continues to use sentences like, I just continue to swallow my hurt feelings. I've been swallowing my hurt feelings for years. And I have to point it out to them. Do you hear what you're saying to me? You're using a metaphor of swallowing your hurt feelings that you haven't been able to speak about it. And you have a digestive imbalance. Or somebody has something going on with their ear. And I ask themselves, is there something you're not listening to in your life? Now, obviously, we could probably ask anyone that. And if they thought about it hard enough, they could think, yeah, I guess I could be listening to myself more in this way or in that way. But more times than not, when somebody has an imbalance in their physical body, they're really quick and it's easy for them to make that connection and that correlation. There are a lot of books that are written about the subject. Louise writes a book called You Can Heal Your Life or Heal Your Life. It's a great book. And it's like a dictionary where she literally has written down these ailments with specific types of imbalances that can manifest in the body. In my own experience, there's not always such a direct link like that. I would say that there's variances, just like, dream symbol interpretation books, where one book might say an airplane means this, and another book may say that an airplane means that. So with my clients, I don't go in with a preconceived set notion that because they have an ear infection or because they've had a thyroid issue, that it's going to mean X, Y, and Z. I leave it open for exploration. And if you have an imbalance in your physical body, my suggestion is that you too leave it open for exploration. However, I have definitely seen patterns repeat. A lot of that has validated Louise Hay's work and some work of other really well-known healers, medical researchers, and doctors. In fact, a lot of this stuff is coming out in medical research now, where they've done clinical studies that have showed that people who have certain types of diseases do have certain psychological tendencies. Women that have breast cancer, for example, tend to be people pleasers and conform to standards that are not really in alignment with who they feel that they are. It's been long known that people who have heart disease tend towards having higher amounts of anger and resentment and tend to be type A personalities. Studies have shown that people who have Graves' disease tend to develop it 6 to 9 months after a major trauma, specifically the death of someone close to them. So this is no coincidence, and I implore you that if you are dealing with a physical imbalance, or if you are stepping into a commitment to heal, which is a huge task that requires mass amounts of bravery, to look inside and to take complete responsibility for your life. If you're looking for assistance, I can definitely help you. Right now, at the time of this recording, I am focusing on a distance program for weight loss. And weight loss and excess weight is an imbalance in the physical body where the emotions and mental contributions are very evident. And it requires total healing to relieve yourself of the excess weight. So that is my program at the time of this recording that I'm offering at a distance. And if you are local to Chicago, or you're willing to travel to Chicago and you want somebody in person to hold space for you to do your inner work while at the same time getting Ayurvedic treatments called Panchakarma, then you're certainly welcome to check out my center, hamzacenter.com in Chicago. Either way, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that this information aids you on your path.